In this video, we're going to talk about graphic design and why basically anybody that owns a business, plans to work for a company, needs to understand basic design principles so that they can get visual content created and shipped out and not to always rely on designers. Now, as a designer myself, I'm not trying to shortchange the value of hiring a design company to create high quality visual content branding for your company. What I'm talking about is you can create your own business card, you can create your own flyer, and you can create your own social media content to get your message out there. So stick with me and we're gonna learn more about design solutions today. Hey everybody, this is Michael Cohen, the Tech Rabbi, and welcome to the Educated by Design vlog episode. Today, we're going to talk about design programs, the design process, and why today, in 2017, it is so easy for you to create, design, and visual content to get your message out there quickly. As I said in the beginning of this video, this is not a message to shortchange designers who are professionals in creating brand design, logo design, and really high quality, strategically guided and strategically connected visual content. We're talking about a poster for your next event. So I wanted to talk about 3 solutions that are super simple and super easy to use to get your content out there and to move on. I find myself going back time and time again to these design solutions to just get content out into the hands or in front of the eyes of the people that I want to bring value to. So the first one is the Adobe Spark suite. This suite is absolutely incredible. When you take a look at what Adobe has created, you might not even realize the power behind this suite of products. And what I wanted to share with you is not just the ease of use, but some of the pretty interesting technological advances that are driving the design software companies to create intelligent programs to help you design. And when you look at the Adobe Spark suite, it's a web-based platform as well as a mobile iOS platform. This platform is incredible because it uses AI to pair colors and fonts based on the imagery that you select as the background. And that's really important because what it's actually doing, if you're sensitive to it, is it is trying to teach you color theory. It is trying to teach you the way in which colors and fonts and photographic imagery connect and synchronize together. And if you don't care about any of that, that's great too, because you can just start designing great looking content. The other thing about the Adobe Spark set of software that I love, the Adobe Spark Post, is that they have a gallery of curated content that is created by other users. That's amazing. I like that. Remix it. Move on. That is what makes this software so incredible. It has a huge library of free, royalty-free photographs to use. It has amazing fonts, amazing color palettes, and it just lets you open it up and start creating. The next solution that I want to talk about is Canva. Canva is web-based, iOS, and now Android compatible. It just works. Once again, you don't have to hire designers for simple processes, simple projects. You just create it and you move on. And I think that it's really important for turnaround, obviously important for cost effectiveness, but it's just bringing another skill that you can provide value for in the institution, business company that you work for or that you run, right? We're talking about trying to cut costs for startup and early stage businesses. We're trying to talk about how students and people in the nonprofit space are able to create content to get out their message and to share things in a visually appealing way that is just simple and just works. Once again, they have templates that can be remixed. they have examples. They have an amazing, both Adobe and Canva, an amazing education archive of different articles discussing ways in which you can become more versed in the visual design process. Number 3 is another Adobe favorite. It's just the whole Adobe suite of apps that they've taken the Photoshop and the Illustrator and the InDesign, and they have taken it and they've scaled it down for mobile, for iOS, and they just have really high quality creative apps in which you can use, and all of these are absolutely free. Now, if you have an ability to draw, or you're looking to find a software that has a photographic drawing component, and more importantly, a design, mind mapping, and diagram ability, then Paper by 53 is your choice. Now, I believe the base Paper 53 is now free. They have a pro version, of course, that allows for a couple extra features, but all in all, right now, that is my go-to for sketchnoting. That is my go-to for doing any sort of trace or design overlay on photographs. But what's really great about it is the ability for you to create mind maps, brainstorming, Venn diagrams, basically any type of diagrams, if-then statement diagrams as well. It's a really powerful app for iOS, and these apps are just honestly incredible. And I find that not only my use of them, I feel effective, but the people that I introduce them to and the workshops that I engage people in where I introduce those resources, they are fully engaged in using these softwares, right? So why, though, that's the how, the tool solution, but this why, okay? Now, for anyone who is an educator watching this, it is a life skill for you to teach your students how to design. And even if you're not comfortable with it yourself, embark on the journey with them. There is plenty of content out there that can help you be more confident and just more refined in your ability to design. But what it does is that it gives students the ability to have a extremely valuable skill that I honestly believe in the next 10 to 15 years will just be an expected skill. You will be expected to open up a computer or a tablet or whatever other emerging technology is mainstream at that point and complete some sort of design process, visual design that is. It's something that I see the word process, the Microsoft Word, and the PowerPoint of yesteryear that's going to be the status quo for the next 5 to 10 years as we see the software becoming more simple and more effective. And then where does that leave graphic designers, right? If you're interested in getting into the design space and I'm here telling you, guess what? You don't need a designer, you can do it yourself. So what is it about them? It's about that creative problem-solving process. Graphic designers are visual problem solvers, right? I think that in general, that just base ability for a young person right now to understand how to create a slide deck, right? How to create a visually compelling slideshow to pitch an idea, present an idea, right? Times New Roman, black font on a white background with a little picture in the corner is just not going to cut it. And you want to give students the ability to create this type of visually striking content. The bottom line is that these software solutions are simple, easy to use. They have a artificial intelligence backend that is driving the ability for you to create high quality designs. They're free, and there are a tremendous amount of resources for you to access and to learn from others. The Adobe Spark hashtag, the Made with Paper hashtag, and I'm sure Canva has a hashtag as well, shows users actively engaged in designing for their needs that you can see for inspiration, that you can see to connect with them, right? It's something that I think is really important. It is an absolute critical skill for the future of work for all of us to become a little more well-versed in the ability to design visual content. hit that subscribe button below, hit that like button, share this out. My goal each week is to bring you value in some interesting way of design and problem solving processes, whether it is through visual design, visual communication, project management and scope and workflow, or just dealing with the risk and the failure surrounded with doing awesome things in the vacuum of the unknown. So thank you, as always, for watching today's episode.